Hi everybody. Okay, we made it. I'm here. What are we gonna do today? We're gonna sew. We're gonna work on some more of the layer cake ladder. That's what I'm gonna do. Just sew. I thought we would chat about the week. It's been an exciting and whirlwind week, and I also I'm thinking. Now, I'm going to try super hard. Yeah, I'm going to try super hard. Tomorrow to do the Christmas tree coasters. Have you seen these? Oh my gosh. Okay, so tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern live, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, we will be live. At 11:30 Eastern, we will be live. And I think if you go and this was in my email from National Quilter Circle. It was a freebie. So go find it. Christmas Tree Coaster from National Quilters Circle. It's by Colleen Tauk. Colleen Tauk. Take a screenshot of it so you know what you're looking for. Ching! Or whatever a screenshot sounds like. And grab it, and we'll make them tomorrow. They're super adorable. What a great gift. What a great gift. For your people who come over for Christmas or in a basket. Oh my gosh. You could even use these as like a little... You could put a little loop on it and put it as like a tag on a Christmas gift. We're doing it tomorrow. Okay, so what did you do today? Let's turn on this one while I'm working on these. I worked in the yard. I wasn't planning on working in the yard all day, but I'll tell you what, shout out to the women, the husbands, the men, the landscapers. I am exhausted. I thought I was going to surprise Steve so that when he came home today, I wanted to edge the driveway, blow some of the leaves from these sycamore trees that we have, and wash the driveway down. I don't know what that is. It's red. I was out there all day long, and I thought, okay, I'll come in, I'll have just enough time to take a shower, because there's dust and dirt everywhere. So, I thought, okay, that's what, what did I do with the other two of these? Great. And so, here's one. We only have three. And so I started doing that. Let's see. We need an A. I always forget on this. I need 2 A's. So let's do, not the teacups. Let's do something with the dark on it. Wait a minute. How can you do 2 A's? Oh my gosh, Angela. 2 A squares from the same fabric. Okay. A B square. All my piles are just... Here's a B. Let's do this orangey color. Oh, let's do that. I'm making such a mess of this thing. Oh my gosh. Such a stinking mess. So let's put this one back over here. Have we done these flowers? Just in the center. Oh, that's kind of edgy. I don't know if we're really edgy. Are we really edgy people? Yeah, we'll do that. So I edged the driveway. Then I thought, oh, there's all these, but our fruit trees needed to be, fooded. I fooded the trees. They needed to be fed. So I got the, stuff, got that out there. And then I realized, okay, talk about ADHD while you're doing the yard. Oh gosh, I never even put this stuff away from yesterday. Did you see my short on my huge Q-tips? So after I did the edging, which, the pull, it's a pull start. I don't do pull start. I've never been able to make it work. First time! Fired right up! So I did that, and then went to do the fruit trees, fed the fruit trees. Then, I thought, underneath the fruit trees and the little moat around the fruit trees, that was all with leaves and crap in it. I'll clean that out. So I started cleaning those out. Then I had to water it in the food. Then I had to trim around the fruit trees. Then I thought, well, I may as well get all these leaves out of here because the sycamore trees are dropping leaves like it's a contest. And even now, I've spent all day either blowing, raking, or scooping leaves. You wouldn't even know it. There's leaves all over my freaking grass. Anyway, but you can't leave them on there because it just is not good for the grass. Some people say yes, it's not. I don't think it is. It keeps it all wet and moldy. So I finished. So we did lines on either side, right? So then I put the backpack. We have one of those backpack backpack blowers on, which is also push start. Guess what? Ting! Fired right up. I was very proud of myself. But Steve was working on a project, not here, and so I couldn't call him to tell him, guess what? I started the blower. That would be, okay, that's my crazy wife. My crazy wife is using the blower. So I started blowing the leaves. Man, oh man. My hands are still shaking just from the vibration and of holding that thing. My back is screaming at me. So anyway, okay, now, thank you. So then I had to take a break because the leaves thing. And the whole thing went from, I had this long list of things that I needed to do today. And I thought, okay, I'll go and spend, an hour or two in the yard. Then we have these huge and, dare I say, gorgeous. It's stunning that how these things have grown and that we haven't killed them. I'm not kidding you. Because they're alive. Steve really has the green thumb, not me. Anyway. Well, a bunch of the big leaves, the frost that we had the other day, just got the big leaves. And so they needed to be trimmed off because they looked kind of mangy. So I got those things trimmed off. Saved a tree frog. Had to clean out the front big, planter area by the front door. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I didn't stop today. And it was, oh my gosh. I don't know how my husband does it. And he doesn't seem to complain about it. Like, I can tell he's tired after doing it. But seriously, I was like, see, like, even now my hands from holding on. I don't know how people who are in the landscaping business. Oh my God. I'm going to tell you the other first thing that came to mind. Okay, now you're supposed to iron these press toward the B. Here was the first thing I thought of. When we lived in California, the house that we lived in, it had a very small yard. It really wasn't. It wasn't even worth owning a lawnmower. That's how small the grass in the front and in the back was. It wasn't even. It'd be hard to fit a lawnmower onto this postage stamp of grass. So we had a lawn service, and it was cheap. Like, it was, again, it wasn't worth. It's Dad, Minnie. Go by the garage. Go see him. So. Okay, now how do you want these things? Press it toward the D. So, when they would come, I was kind of particular. Sometimes I think I should have just kept my mouth shut. Because, after you're doing your own yard, seriously, if somebody came up to me and I was in the landscaping business doing that hard work all day long, and somebody walked out and was like, "There's leaves in my flower bed," I'd have been like, "Karen, pick them out yourself." Sorry, I'm just being honest today. My body's a little sore. It's just. I'm gonna get comments for that. That's okay. All right, now what? You'd think that after doing 4 or 5 of these things that I'd have this down, but I don't. My brain just is not holding on to it yet. Okay. Like this. Ta-da, ta-da. I still didn't get the seam. Oh, I did get the seams going the right way. So I finally finished, and I thought, okay, I have 1 hour, actually an hour and a half, to take a shower. Come talk to you guys. And sew for a few minutes. Just enough time. And then I put pork short ribs, in the slow cooker, cream of mushroom soup, little brown gravy, little chicken stock, throw them in the slow cooker. Oh my God, they're so good. They're just so good. Then it dawned on me, Steve wasn't going to be home at 6:30. He was going to be home at 5:30. And if you had seen me a half hour ago, you'd have said, go take a shower. Don't skip the shower. Yeah. All right, now we got these nested. Now we're going to sew the other way. So I figured I would just kind of decompress a little bit. Come in here, do this, and then we'll go have dinner. Now, here's the only other dilemma on dinner. I have the slow cooker plugged in. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe it. So I have the slow cooker plugged in on low for 8 hours. Now, it doesn't need 8 hours, but I don't have I used to have a slow cooker where you could program exactly the time that you wanted, and the lid broke. So I put him in on low for 8 hours, and just it is what it is. Well, here's the only problem with that. I had to plug in my earbuds because they died. And when I plugged in the charger on the same outlet, like a really smart person, guess what happened? The slow cooker plug kind of must have slipped off, because just before I went to go take a shower, guess what happened? I realized the slow cooker was no longer on. So, so cute. They're like little kites. I just love them. So I then turned the slow cooker to high for 4 hours. I kind of compensate a little bit. It had been cooking for a while, so I know that they're cooked, but it's just been, and all in all, it's been a pretty fantastic day, I think. I'm pretty proud of my yard. I'm proud that I got through it, and then I washed the whole driveway down because it was covered in schmutz. I'm either going to sleep like a baby tonight, or I'm going to have the worst sleep of my life, because my back, my shoulders, my arms, I can hardly lift the blow dryer. The back of my hair is still wet because I couldn't hold the blow dryer on my head. I couldn't. I was like, oh! Let's see if that works a little better. I kind of opened it, pressed it open a little bit. Could somebody, you guys had commented on a stick or a pen that you guys have that like lays your seams down flat or something along those lines. Can somebody tell me what that is? I thought I wrote it down and I didn't. And I just thought of it. I think of it every time I sit down to do these. Anyway. There's got to be a better way with these little tiny things. Because, watch, here's what happens. Here is the dilemma. When you lay them down to do your 1 1/4. There it is. When you lay them down to do your thing, I mark this every single time. 1 1/4. Yeah, right there. There it is. They wobble. Some of you thought I would never figure out these half square triangles. I mean quarter square triangles. I'm not going to lie. I still find the squaring up of them to be a royal pain in the patootie. Especially these small ones. Oh, see, if you press open that seam, just that one center one, that one laid down pretty good. And look, it's nice and flat now. I mean, it's about as flat as it's going to be. That's not bad. That one came out cute, huh? Okay, let's do one more. And then I have to go find some fabric for this. So I'm going to try and run and find something. I hope you download this. That'll be fun tomorrow. I'm going to need a Sunday morning live tomorrow and big cup of coffee, because today wore me out. I will say this though. I am amazingly lucky because Steve usually does all that stuff. And he acts like it, like as soon as he comes in and takes a shower, he's fine. I think I'm going to have to crawl to the kitchen. I'm not positive I can lift the fork to my mouth tonight. Seriously. Oh my God. What a wimp. Oh. I'm going to do this one, then I got to go figure out what a disaster this dinner is going to be. Yeah. God, I figured out the slow cooker. And you just heard the garage go on. Okay. Set this right there. Now, what do you go in the middle of? Yeah, like you. Like you. How about you? I'm trying to make this relatively, I guess you'd call it scrappy with this fabric. Just kind of patchworky, you know, in terms of how the colors and stuff are going together. Wow, I really don't like that though. Whoa. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's do that one. Okay. Don't forget, Christmas Tree Coaster by Colleen, Tauke. Oh, here. By Colleen, Tauke. And it was on National Quilter Circle. If you go to their website and you sign up for their emails, I get their emails. I think I'm a member. I don't know if I don't remember. But it was a free download, and it's a good pattern. So tomorrow we're going to make it. If I can walk to the sewing room. We'll see. Okay, I will see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern Time. And we'll be live. Bring your coffee, bring your juice, bring your mimosa. Who doesn't like a mimosa on Sunday morning? I love you guys. And remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.